When we are born, we become conscious. From that moment forward, each one of us experiences reality from our own point of consciousness. Those experiences will awaken emotions and feelings, depending if it's something that gives us joy and it's good for us, or if it's something that hurts or makes us sad. We learn from them, and our brains will create an emotionally loaded memory so we can be more prepared for similar situations in the future. Everything in life is about polarity, otherwise we could not have those experiences. We would not know what is hot if there is no cold. If I'm always happy, how do I know if I never experience sadness? And how can we know if something feels good when we haven't experienced something that hurts to compare with? Good and bad are words that we use to describe two different poles, but not always good will be what we need, and bad sometimes can be exactly what is going to teach us something we really need in that moment of our lives. What we call negative or bad experiences is something that will always appear, and we can't expect that they will never happen to us. The ability to see those hard moments as something we can learn from and become better versions of ourselves is what is going to make us grow as human beings. History and many different people have shown that it's actually from those situations we learn the most and become stronger. Pain is crucial for our survival, and it's the communication our body uses so our mind knows when something can be harmful. Suffering is the state of undergoing pain, and it can be physical or mental. When we don't face or learn from it, we can get stuck in a state of victimizing ourselves and continue suffering. It comes to a point where it becomes a habit that is part of our daily routine, and we go in that state unconsciously. I reflect upon one injury I got early in my life. I was told that it would change the rest of my life and that I should avoid certain activities. During many years, I repeated to myself and to others how I was limited and how it would become worse with time. I got physically weak and my confidence dropped. Comparing myself to others made everything even worse, and pain became a part of my life. Thankfully, I got to know a person who I now really admire. Someone that was in a much harder situation than mine, but regardless of its condition, was able to achieve amazing things and could fully enjoy life. I was ashamed, and I had the feeling of being disrespectful to others for not being grateful for what I had in life. From that moment, I started to read about my own condition and how I could make it better. I trained hard and actively stopped saying limitative sentences, and instead focused on what I was able to do. With time, these new habits led me to learn how to eat healthier, how to become stronger, and how to take care of my mental health. The pain that I was always suffering from became a motivation that pushed me to be a better version of myself. I not just got stronger and was able to do things I would never imagine, but I felt happier, my relationships became healthier, and I started to make better choices in life. The moment I could see the lesson this injury had for me, I became able to do the same in many other situations in life. Bad and painful experiences don't need to be something negative. They can become lessons, and many people put themselves intentionally into some of them. Becoming comfortable in uncomfortable situations will expand our capability to experience life in many different ways. We will reach places and situations we would have never imagined before, and we will feel more realized and confident. In the beginning of times, God created different realms. Among them was the realm of pain and suffering. You may avoid it, but sooner or later, the paths of life will lead you through its dungeons. You can take shortcuts, close your eyes, or cover your ears during the journey. But God kept a secret for those who dare explore its darkest corners, where He hid the gift of knowledge and strength.